Hey, it's California Cutie, and welcome to my channel. What it do, boos? I'm here for another one, another recap, another review on Belle Collective. Okay, we are winding down, y'all. We are getting to the knit and grit of this season. Literally, we are one away from the season finale. We are on season 5, episode 7, I believe. Yep. And it is the D is no longer silent. Yep. The D is no longer silent. Okay, y'all. So that's what we're going to be getting into. As my intro plays, y'all know what to do. Y'all get into it. Y'all hit that like button, the subscribe button, and share me with your people. Let them know I'm here. Put me in the algorithms. Leave me a little comment. Do all the things, okay? Let's go.
So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything that I like. So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything.
Doing everything that I like. Hey, and we're back. Like I said, we are here for Belle Collective Season 5, Episode 7. The D is no longer silent, y'all. Okay? It ain't what y'all think either. The D is spelled D-E-E. Okay? Oh, excuse me. Just like on What's Happening. Excuse me. Just like on What's Happening. Okay? The D. So, yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm doing well. Okay, I can't complain. Christmas is upon us, guys. Christmas is upon us. It's like literally next week. And wow, this year is about to be up, y'all. It's about to be over. So, yeah, December 25th is coming. And then right after that week is the following week will be January 1st. And we'll be in 2025, you guys. Wow. This year started off really crazy. Remember, we got Cat Williams, who started the truth serum, the truth of the matter, and the truth trail. Okay, so everybody got on the truth trail and the truth trail train. That's what we're gonna call the truth trail train. Okay, so yeah, people got on the truth trail train, and this year has flown by. There's a lot of things that I'm not going to get into right here. There's a lot of things that went on this year, and I'm just looking forward to wiping the slate clean and getting on with the new year, right? So yeah, y'all. Hope, like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing well, and make sure you guys hit that like button, the subscribe button. Make sure that you're subscribed because I tell you guys all the time, YouTube be playing, and sometimes they unsubscribe you without even knowing they do it. I don't know what that's about. Making me they're doing a bot check, and if you're not doing that much activity, they might bot you off. You say my little play on words, bot you off. Okay, you guys know I do not like that my teeth look like they're doing something. So let me just get into my virtual background real quick and let me see if it's no, that's too right. So you can go like, okay. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, y'all see the curls, y'all see the braids, y'all see me. Okay, this is the Christmas do, y'all. This is the Christmas do. But without further ado, okay, I'm sure you guys will give you guys ample time to get in this room, to give me a chat, to give me a comment. I give you ample time to also hit the like button and share me with your peoples and tell them where you guys are at and where I'm at and where to find me and all that good stuff, right? And make sure that your notification bell is on that says all, because That's how you know when I'm dropping a video or coming live and in person. Okay. So you guys already know that we ended the the episode 6 with Gucci, excuse me, Sophia and Selena in the pool by themselves. The ladies excuse themselves. So these two ladies are in the sitting on opposite sides of the pool, but not opposite, I shouldn't say. I should say one is sitting like catty corner from each other. One's on one corner, one is on the other corner. And so Gucci starts off by saying that she knows that they both are full of they were both full of emotions. And she's referring to at the mixer that Latrice had, right? So she says, but they need to come to some common grounds for the adult children, namely, well, I would think she would be referring to all the adult children, including her children. But in this case, let's just say she is talking about the girls, Selena's girls and JJ's girls. And they have 3 daughters, the twins and the older daughter. So Selena says she want to go back to the mixer. Sophia tells her, Sophia, that no, she want to go back to mixer because she wants to reiterate that, yeah, you charged at me. So Sophia, she don't even call her Sophia. She calls her, they call her, Shantae. They call her Shantae. She didn't call her by name, but I'm just saying. She calls her Shantae. The girl got like 10 names. I feel like she wanted the kid on Last Dragon. Keisha Knight Pulliam, Rudy on the Huxtables. She was on the Last Dragon, and there's a scene on there where the mother calls her one thing, the dad called her another name, and then fine ass older brother calls her another name, and then the middle kid, her other older brother, tells like, "Was y'all set on one name to call this child?" Jesus, she ain't gonna know what to answer to. So I'm feeling that way with Shantae, Sophia, So Gucci. Back to Sophia, okay. So Selena tells her, "Yeah, you charged at me," and so Sophia gives her the look like, but in reality, that's really how it went. You said that Selena was, oh, you're here to be an extra, and she said, "Bitch, who you calling an extra?" And you walked up on her like, "Who you calling a bitch?" And so yeah, that's literally how it went. And so, but like I said, Sophia gave her the face like, that's not to my recollection. That's not how I remember that. Sophia says, her version is a little different than Selena's. And so she did press charges because she had she needed medical attention. She had something on her head. And I'm pretty, and I'm pretty much regard. I don't know why I put that. And so now Selena's asking her why it. Oh no! Oh, that's what it is. Sophia says that she said, "So my guard is up," and Selena's like, "Well, why is your guard up?" She said, "Because I had a knot on my forehead." That's not funny. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the fact like, Selena, you keep acting like you didn't do anything. You have to take accountability for your fault in it too. You can't just sit here and say, mess like, why is your guard up? Girl, because you hit me. Well, you charged me. Well, you still hit me. So my guard is up. Okay? Because I said some words. You said some words. I walked up on you. You hit me. So your defense was up. Maybe she on your space. They didn't show us. I don't know how it went. Regardless, that lady walked away with something on her head. And that's all she was saying, why her guard is up. And again, Selena had to tell her, but you charged at me. Sophia says she does not have an issue with Selena. Selena says that before Sophia got there, she already knew all the Belle Collective. So it's not like Oh, you know what? I feel like going to go step on Sophia's toes. Let me go see if I can get on the Belle Collective. She's already been on the show. I mean, not, she's already known all these women. So just with that, she's like, really trying to reiterate the fact that I'm not following you guys. I'm not stalking you guys. I literally have been asked to be a friend of the show. This is what I'm doing. And we had an argument that turned into an altercation. You press charges. How do we move forward? That's all this situation's about. Sophia says she is just trying to get on common grounds with Selena for the betterment of the kids, the adult children, the three daughters that she has. But you also have to, like I said earlier, Sophia has her daughter D, and she also has an older son, Mikhail. I think it's pronounced Michael. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, Sophia. You know, I don't mean to. It's spelled Mikell, so I have the spelling correctly. So it looks like it could be Michael. That's what I'm rolling with. Not sure, but I think it's Michael. But she also has Michael. So when we say that for the betterment of the children, I would think that's across the board. Excuse me. Um, she said, but she says, I'm trying to get to common grounds with you, Selena, for the betterment of the kids so that they can have a relationship with their dad. Selena says, but they can't have a relationship with their father unless they have a relationship with you first. But she says that in a question mark, like they can't have a relationship with their dad unless they have a relationship with you. Question mark, question mark, question mark. In my head. Sophia says that's a conversation you need to have with Jay. And it's funny because Sophia calls him Jay. So Selena calls him JJ. So if I say Jay, that's the same person as JJ. Sophia calls her husband Jay. Selena calls her ex-husband JJ. JJ, I'm sorry, needs to have this. She took Sophia, and then there's a lot of S's right now. So Sophia says, you have to really have that conversation with Jay. Selena says, why wouldn't you tell that to him as a wife? And Sophia's like, wait, hold on. Don't start doing that. Don't start putting words in my mouth. And Selena wasn't trying to say she's putting words in. I mean, she wasn't trying to literally put words in her mouth. I think she was really just trying to say, if you feel a certain kind of way, it's okay to have your own opinion and tell your husband, I feel this, that, and the third. And she has. Nobody knows this. Sophia has been talking to her husband, but she respects what he says. And here's the thing, Sophia picks and choose her battles. And so sometimes it's not worth it. Some things are just not worth it. And that's his ex. And so why is she fighting some big battle about his ex unless it literally comes down to something that is happening to her, which was the altercation, which is why she's in this situation right now. But Selena saying that to Sophia literally can go one or two ways. You can piss her off because no woman wants the ex to tell the new person how to deal with the person you think you know. The person you was with is not the same person she's with. Let's be clear. I don't want to go on a tangent, but all right, let me keep going. Sophia says she's trying to convince her husband to have a relationship with Selena's girls, and she doesn't want Selena to put words in her mouth. I just told you guys that. Sophia tells Selena she thinks she has an attitude. That's what Sophia was like. What's with the attitude? Selena says, I don't have an attitude. You're the one started cussing at me because she was like, don't be putting words in my mouth now. Don't put no damn curse. Don't be putting no damn words in my mouth. So she did. So Gucci did get a little flustered. We shall say. We're gonna say she put words in her mouth, but she did get a little flustered. And so Sophia says she can look at Selena's face and tell that, yeah, you ain't cursing, but I can tell with your expressions that everything ain't good. So Selena starts smiling like, no, I'm smiling. Everything's good. I'm smiling. I was like, girl, she gonna punch you in your face. I'm just playing. She wouldn't do that. I'm joking. Seriously, I'm joking. She's not gonna do that. Like she's trying to bring it back to like literally, I'm trying not to get upset. I'm trying to keep it copacetic with you too. So um, Sophia says she is better in a better place mentally. She tells Selena she knows that she's angry. Selena interrupts her and tells her, "No, no, 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 no. I'm not. I'm not angry. I'm hurt." She's like, I'm hurt." So Sophia is so starts telling her, I'm so sorry because at the time that Selena said she is so hurt, she was like, I'm just hurt. I'm just hurt, and then she kind of breaks down and cry. And you have to remember that um, Sophia is not a very emotional person. Like it takes a lot for her to break down and cry. She like kind of sucks it all back in. Like she literally can have an emotional, like a little, like emotional, like breakdown, and she can almost like really back in. So, um, Sophia ends up telling her, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. And then Selena, they end up hugging each other. And Selena in her confessional basically says she's been holding, um, holding a lot of this, a lot of things inside. She's been holding on to it for years. She does feel like she does feel like she hasn't done anything to Sophia. It always gonna take two to argue. It's always gonna take two to fight. It's always gonna take two of y'all. So whatever the case may be, however it went, it was both of y'all. Y'all both did it. And so the fact that she says, she never did anything to Sophia and whatever. Sophia says if they can work on their relationship, everything else should fall in place. And like I told you, y'all, they had a moment. Sophia stands and gives her a hug, and she says she's sorry about 4 times. Selena apologized for the fighting, or for fighting her. She felt like she was defending herself, but she said that she's not like that. Um, she's not like that, and she's glad that they did have a conversation. Sophia tells her that it's gonna take some time because this is funny to not even funny, the irony of it all, and the um it's just here's Sophia. Excuse me. Yeah, it's gonna take some time because my husband is pissed. My husband is pissed. So I just want to be upfront with you. And I just want you to understand it's gonna take some time. And I'm thinking to myself, she know that your whack husband, and JJ, when I say whack, I don't mean you as a person. I mean the situation, this whack situation that you guys are in is so whack. And the fact that you're so ornery and hard-headed, as your ex-wife has said. The fact that she had to tell Selena, like, he's still mad. And so I had to think about it. I said, still mad. He's the one holding on to this whole little thing, and he's making it worse. He could actually get over it, and I don't mean like get over it and be gone, but like literally y'all should be moved on. You shouldn't have missed the baby shower at all due to the bull crap, right? But okay. She knows your husband is holding on to some things. She knows he's a grudge holder, he's ornery, he's hard-headed, and you walked out of there with something messed up on your forehead. So of course he's thinking, "Oh, this bee didn't mess with my girl. She didn't touch my wife." So I can understand where he at with it. You know what I mean? I get it. So inside, oh, and they broke up the scenes. I put the scene all together. Okay, so it was back and forth. So now inside the house, Marie, Latrice, Akeisha, and Letitia. Well, Marie, Latrice, Akeisha, Letitia, and Tambra are getting burgers made by Marie. Okay, because Latrice, I guess, had said that she was hungry. She said she was a little hungry, so Marie said she would make her a hamburger. So she had about 6 burgers up there. So I would imagine she made all the ladies' burgers. And Latrice says that her and Marie got off to a bad start. They just went downhill from there. She says her feelings been hurt. And then Marie, same thing Letitia did. Marie jumps in, well, my feelings are hurt too. And I'm like, y'all never let Latrice live in the fact that she's trying to tell y'all her feelings is hurt and why, when, who did it. And y'all just, every time she tells y'all that her feelings are hurt, y'all hurt her, y'all quick to, y'all, you did that to me too. Like quick drama. You too, me too. Like, relax a minute. Can she breathe in it? Can she live in that she's trying to tell y'all that y'all was mean to her, or her feelings was hurt, or there was a breakdown of some sort without y'all coming right back at her? Like, let her take a breath after she says, you hurt my feelings. And ... Not my feelings. Oh, my feelings was hurt too. Latrice says she noticed when people say stuff on social media that it gets Marie and it gets to Marie. I'm sorry, it gets to Marie and she feeds into it. And Marie thinks the same thing about Latrice. She thinks that Latrice watches social media, and whatever the people say to her, that she feeds into it. Latrice speaks into it, so they blame each other. Latrice speaks into it, so they blame each other. Latrice says the same thing, and they're blaming each other for the same issue. Marie had Latrice bring over her bun to put her meat in there. Friend, thanks. Latrice said she just gonna pray and hope for the best in her confessional, and started eating the burger. Just as Akeisha was wondering what was going on with Sophia and Selena, they walked in. Selena said, we didn't kill each other. Jokingly, y'all. The girls applaud. Marie says she has a question. Did y'all hug it out? Selena says they did, and then she pushed Sophia, because Sophia was like, I gave her a hug. I think that's so great. You got up. You the one initiated. You grabbed her. But actually, like I said, she gave her a little shove. Like, girl, she said, don't be acting like I didn't give you no damn hug, or you didn't give me no hug. Actually, don't act like you didn't give me no hug, and we didn't hug it out. And so Sophia and the girls was cheered them on some more. And, everybody was getting all excited about that. Letitia tells the girls that Latrice is eating a burger. She tells Selena and Sophia that Latrice is eating a burger that Marie made. Like, Sophia talked. Oh, Sophia said, to the girl, oh, I'm here for that. Selena said, I'm gonna take this shot. She said, let me take this shot, and then I'm gonna head out, because the men gonna be coming home, and I don't need those kind of problems from the issues, because she know her ex-husband. And she also knows what she just had the discussion with Sophia, that he's not ready. So let me exit stage left. Let me take my little hit of my little drink, and I'm out. And everybody kind of agrees, like, okay, girl, yeah, we gonna get out of here and see you later, girl. And no sooner than Selena walked out the door, shortly thereafter, the men walked in, the bellmen walked in, and of course, it's still smelling like boygas. You know what I mean? Good Marie Boygas. My kids love when I say boygas. You might be like, you're like, we having for dinner tonight. Might be like some boygas. We having boygas and fries. You want some boygas? So yeah. So them good, they smell them boygas still, the rum was always sitting in there, at least in my house. The rum was always still sitting in there lingering. And so, um, the fellas walk in like, it's smelling good in here, you know what I mean? And so Letitia hurried up to tell them, yeah, Marie made Latrice a burger and stuff, you know what I mean? Jay said, oh, it must have been some hoodoo, voodoo, doodoo. Got that New Orleans voodoo on that burger for that to happen. Letitia says, no, it was just what the group needed. She thanks everybody from the bottom of her heart, and she reiterates that Marie made Latrice a burger, and then she brings up Selena and Sophia smoked to one another, and of course, JJ Ho, what? What? Um, it did throw JJ into a tailspin. I'm gonna tell you right now, JJ was about to chase his tail the whole time. Let's be clear, he didn't want to hear that because he's honorary and hard headed, and what he say in his household go, and that's fine. But let's be clear, you could be wrong running in that same household, JJ. You could be wrong. That's all I'm saying. So we get JJ in a confession. He says, now, if he's done with it, then Sophia needs to be done with it. I said, if he ain't sounding like Mr. Am I in the color purple? I'm feeling a little color purplish. I'm just saying, it was very dramatical. Yeah. He says, if I'm done with it, Sophia needs to be done with it. I was like, it's not that serious, JJ. You hold on to something, which makes me think that you care. You care more than you telling us you care. I ain't got to talk to my ex. We ain't got to talk. We got grown kids. I feel like this is prolonging you to have an issue to talk about it. Excuse me. That's just what I think. I'm not for sure, but this is what I think. So Willie has been called out for being an a-hole. They are calling him out. His new name. Wait. Oh, yeah, they calling him a new name. They calling him he's the new Marie. I was like, wait a minute. First of all, Marie is Marie. There ain't no new Marie. He's Marie. I mean, he's Willie, she's Marie. And so that just even was, I was like, y'all going too far. But anyway, even Marie, like, well, how did I get here? Why the new Marie? But that's because basically they're calling you the butthole of the group. And basically that's what you used to be. I didn't say it. They said it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was them. Okay. And so, but Willie just basically said he don't care really what they call him. Basically he just wants them to respect him at the end of the day. All it is about respect. They might not get along and all that stuff. But in his mind, he's saying, just at the end of the day, as long as we all respect each other, it's not, that's That's all he's worried about. Sophia tells JJ that Selena popped up and joined the group while the guys were gone. So, so what's going on? The reason why I'm popping through there, like, Willie and Akeisha were in the room. They're packing up to leave New Orleans, and so that was their conversation. Willie and Akeisha. He was telling them about the guys calling him an asshole. And so now we go into the room where Sophia and JJ are. And Sophia tells JJ that Selena popped up and joined the group while the guys are gone. So they started to have a conversation. She did tell JJ that her husband is still upset. And I was like, I don't know if this is a production thing or is this a thing where Sophia thinks that she needs to lead with appeasing the person she's talking to, because she does this on more than one occasion. And I will reiterate this situation so you guys take note of the fact that she says to him, but I did tell, she starts the conversation where they show us with her starting the conversation like, well, I did tell her, that my husband is still upset. And basically this is the closest, you're going to get to him. And I'm like, she probably did. Maybe she didn't lead with that. They didn't show us. Whatever. It's, production's prerogative to do how they want to do. I don't know. So she told JJ that she told Selena that they need to get along for the betterment of the kids and how to move on. And JJ says it's not about Selena. It's not about his daughter's mother. It's about them making sure that their daughters are straight. JJ says he doesn't have to have a relationship with Selena because his daughters are grown. But what I think is that JJ don't understand that if him and Selena are not getting along or at odds, that affects their adult children. That's my thought. I know it is. I have adult children. I know how it works. Sophia tells JJ that her loyalty is to him. They all are headed. Oh, her loyalty is to him. And then they kiss. She's like, just understand that. Like, my loyalty is to you. Before we leave, I'm glad we had this conversation. But, I'm still let you think that you're running it. And he is running it. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying that sorry, I was eating policies earlier. That felt way better. So I just think that, sometimes you just got to caress your husband and just not, like I said, she pick and choose her arguments, and sometimes it's not worth it. And some women, sometimes we need to just pick and choose when we need to argue. And sometimes men need to do the same thing. It's not a man or a woman thing. It's a human being thing. Okay. All righty. Let's do this real quick. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope I'm not dragging or any of that. But like I said, I hope you guys have a good time. Hey, I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope everything is doing what it's supposed to do. Hit the like button and all that good stuff I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for, but why is it showing me different? Let's see. Is it the folders? No, it's not the folders. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a sec. Okay, so no. All right, let me get back to my notes. Let's get back to notes. Wait, before we do that, I gotta have my stuff set up so that I'm not. so I'm not worried about it. Go clips. Like I told y'all, hit the like button. All right, let's get back to where we was at. I already told you guys they were leaving. They heard it out of New Orleans. Letitia said that she's feeling redemption. It was all good vibes on the trip. All the ladies, pretty much got together. We got Selena and Sophia had their talk. She also seen Latrice and Marie, at cordial, get along. But I think she forgot that Marie's poster board and her stuff was missing from the brunch. I think she forgot that she kept from JJ and his wife that Selena was coming as the greeter, no doubt. This one thing to be invited, but there's another thing that she's working for you that day. So yeah, you might go on and say, she's gonna be my greeter, and then they could do whatever it is they need to do and act accordingly. But in Letitia's book, she's been redeemed and all this good stuff. So I mean, it was good vibes on the trip. Now that is a true statement, but there are some things that don't make it perfect. Okay. Like again, she'd be patting herself on the back, and I'd be like, Letitia, let us do that for you, lady. Okay, these braids, let's put them to the front, child, because they keep wanting to come up. All right. So Essie and Marie are back at the office. Essie shares with Marie that she is still in the beginning process of her treatment because she started coughing. First you hear that your friend has 80% of her lung that is doing what it's supposed to do. Like most of it is pretty much not working. You're gonna be like, are you okay? Every time they cough or anything, are you okay? You know what I mean? So so that's why she went ahead and told Marie, she's still at the beginning processes of the treatment, but she got upcoming appointments and that she has to attend. She must attend those so that she can get to the next step of the to get the transplant, the lung transplant. So now they're going to start working on, or have been working on and continue to work on, Marie's graduation party. Marie is very excited. She's inviting her friends and some of her family and her cousins that we've met. She's also inviting some of them Bells, excluding Latrice, of course, but including Tambra. I thought that was sweet. I was like, yeah, let's get Tambra there. That's nice. And so Letitia stops by and to see if Marie needs anything or anything for the big graduation party. As we all know Letitia over there because Marie is feeling the kind of way about that poster board and her stuff missing. So she asks Essie to excuse herself, and Marie gets right into it. Like, I mean, Letitia, how she put it? But Maria said, "What happened?" Marie wants to know, what happened to where are my items? Tisha said she doesn't know where I don't know where your items are. She says Sophia team put her banners up and stuff. Latrice team put her banners and her stuff up. Letitia thinks that Marie gave her stuff to the wrong person. Letitia had her, so she thinks that she gave her to the wrong person. So, they kind of sweep that under the rug. It's not big a deal. It's over and done with. I guess the stuff came up missing more than anything. They couldn't even find the stuff. So my question, did the stuff get sent there or did Marie bring it? Because when they showed Marie walking up, she wasn't walking up with anything. So Letitia had her biopsy the day before because Marie told her she was glowing. Excuse me. And she told her, yeah, well, I went and got my biopsy and it was real small. It was real, it was really, really small. And so small. She's like, they kept smashing and smashing my boobs, smashing it. And that's what I'm saying. I got to get mine done on December 30th. And because I have small ones, I don't have to smash it as hard. I don't have enough to smash, but smash as hard as you need to smash to find out what I got, if I have anything. But they tell her it's really tiny, it's really, really small. They could barely find it. So with that being said, if it's anything, they'll just take it out and, they probably caught it before it can move around or do anything. So she should be fine. Selena meets up with her daughters and they meet up to discuss their online boutique that is called 4S Collection because Selena and her girls, all their names start with an S. She has 3 daughters and then herself. And so it's the 4S Collection. They got a retractable banner that just came in the mail or got just dropped off or whatever. And so Selena was it's a nice banner. They all look really nice. They all look cute, very fashionable. They just took basically some of the fashions that they like. And I guess you can purchase it or buy it or whatever. And, the poster banner is for when they do like a pop-up shop, like what Letitia did. And Selena was like, dang, she would have had it that day. And that would have been cool because it literally has a scanner on there. You just scan it, pops up, and you can go shopping. And so Selena says, I already told y'all she would have had that in New Orleans. And so the girls said, oh yeah, you went to New Orleans, did you see Dad? Selena was like, oh yeah, I seen your dad for like a split second. They asked her if he left because of her presence. She said she believes so. The girls don't understand why their dad has such a big problem with their mom when the issue at hand had nothing to do with him. It had something to do with Sophia and her. And he wasn't even there. And so the girls think that their dad should put away his pride and put his ego to the side because him and their mom need to be cordial. I mean, and that goes back to him saying, like, I have to talk to their mom. True, you don't have to, but when you do see her, you don't got to run away from her. That's weird. Selena tells the girls that Letitia invited her over to the house after the brunch, and that's where she saw Sophia, and that Sophia and her talked. She told the girls that they hugged, and they told her. I mean, she told them that she hugged, and she told them that she was really hurt. One of the girls asked her if she thought that Sophia's hug and her apology was it genuine. Selena said, she felt like it was genuine. One of the daughters says she feels like she only apologizes. Sophia only apologized because they literally had to be around each other since they're filming. She didn't use those words, but that's paraphrasing. She says that, that they're filming basically so they don't think she was being genuine. Which in the confessional has Selena, having second thoughts if Sophia is being genuine with an apology or is she doing damage control. Sophia and her daughter Dee go have a walk and a talk. It looks like they're at the park. Excuse me a second. Hit the like button, y'all. We find out that Sophia is having a fitness and health event, because she says she likes to give back to the community while raising awareness for, health and fitness. Sophia tells her daughter Dee that Selena was the greeter at the brunch in New Orleans. Um, D wanted to know how that made Jay feel. She said he wasn't happy. Sophia was like, he wasn't happy. He looked like, he went from smiling into um um Sophia tells D that Selena still wanted the smoke. And remember, I told you guys earlier when she told JJ, I told Selena that my this will be the closest you'll get to my husband, and yada, and he's not ready. He's not ready, and I feel like that's how she led the conversation. Well, here they show her leading with, yes, Selena still wanted the smoke, and I was like, I don't know if that's how that started, and I don't know if production is bringing your conversation starting from the middle, but either way, I didn't like it. Don't tell your daughter that Selena wanted to smoke, or production don't show us that and make me think a certain way about Sophia, because that will literally piss me off. So anyway, so anyway, yeah, she wanted to smoke, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, Selena and her daughter, la la la, conversation. Oh, okay. Mm, Selena still wanted to smoke. Okay, I don't feel like Selena still wanted smoke, y'all. Tell me tell me in the comments if y'all think that Selena still wanted to smoke. By the way they showed us, it didn't look like she still wanted to smoke, but production can be messy at times. Um, that's when they said this has been going on for, that's when D said, now this is the daughter saying, this has been going on for way too long. I don't even remember why, the details on why you guys are still mad at each other. Like, she don't even remember where it started. And so D tells her mom, Sophia, she tells Sophia, I don't even understand why you take out the time to go talk to somebody that's not even, like, that really don't matter. And basically, and then she says Selena. Now I don't know if they inserted that or she said it then, but either way, there is so many dynamics that are in this web of this family dynamic. Whether we have the bonus mother, we have the bonus dad, we got the bonus kids, we got it's like the Brady Bunch that went wrong. It's so weird, and nobody's willing to fix it or get past it. So it's kind of weird to me. Um, so details, details Gucci, um, what you lack in parenting for her and her brother is support. Like, ooh, yikes. D says she don't think she would have been at the bridge if she would have had the support from her mom, Sophia. I was like, oh gosh, that don't even sound right. Like, literally, you don't want to hear your daughter tell you basically you don't support me, and literally because you don't support me, I've been in a bad place for a long time, and I think basically you have a lot to do with it. Basically, that's what it is. That's what she's telling her. And you have to remember, Sophia mom passed away when she was young, I believe, right? I think she was like 6 or 7. She was really young. So I don't know who brought her up other than her father, or if her father was even there. I don't know who brought um, Sophia up, but there's a breakdown. And so, like I said, Dee told her that she don't know if she would have been at the bridge, she would have really got the support that she needed from her mom. Sophia, Sophia, that she doesn't actually think that she know. Oh, Sophia tells her daughter and give her a hug and tell her, I don't even know where to begin. Like, I don't even know how to give you support. Like, she wants to, but she just doesn't know how. And so I think, and I've actually, I'm talking on turn. I'm sorry. Let me go back. She says, she wouldn't have even been on the bridge if she would have had support. Then she tells Sophia that she doesn't actually think, she thinks, she says to her mom, I don't think you actually know how to give support. Then she says, no, actually, I think you do. You know how to give support the same way you give Jace support and show up for him. Like, you know, when you saw that he was uncomfortable at the brunch and you know, thought to tell him, let's go. I said, that's not really how it went, but okay. If in your mind, that's how it went. Okay. So, but that's not really how it went. Literally, she went and said, how you doing? And he said, I'm ready to go. But in your mind, if you think that she walked over and said, oh, you ready to go because it looks like you're uncomfortable, that's not how it went. But anyway, she told her, but you know, the way you show up for your husband and his kids is how you need to be showing up for me. For not just her, but her and her brother. She says, I know you're not perfect, but she said, well, I know we're not perfect, but I think that her and her brother are feeling neglected. So she tells her that she would never want her daughter Ari to feel like she is so weak. So right now that so weak that right now in that moment that she was willing to unalive herself. That would break her heart. That's what Dee is telling Sophia, and Sophia is hearing it, but it's such a surreal moment because when you think about it, she's literally trying to tell her mom, like, Mom, I shouldn't even been at this place, and I didn't even know how to get out of this place, and you weren't even here to help me out. And even still, when you did, you sent me to a therapist. You don't even know what to do with me. I think that's what she's basically saying. And so she looks at her mom like, you let me leave your side. Yeah, she was looking at her mom like, you, like, in this moment, I feel like Dee was like, you probably talked to me on the phone. You checked on me a couple of times, but you ain't checked on me. You ain't sat with me. You ain't poured into me like I want you to. So, yes, like I said, it's a disconnect somewhere in there. So it was kind of heartbreaking to hear and see that. I know for any mom and daughter, I have two daughters, it's nothing to hear that your child is going through something or they've been through something that you can't change. And then they come to you and you tell them, and then you're kind of in shock and you don't know what to do. So you have to assess what was told to you. And then, like literally pull it together to be strong enough to go back and reiterate to your kid, your daughter, what they said, that you process what they said, and that how can we fix what happened. It's a lot. And finally, we get some emotion from Sophia. She grabs her daughter and she cries and tells her she don't know where to start. She tells her she loves her so much. And in the confessional, Sophia says she understands that she has been put putting a lot of the focus on JJ and his girls and have been neglecting her own kids. She says she's not going another day uh, or another hour or another minute without addressing it and paying attention to her daughter. Okay. Oh, sorry. Pop my crack. I mean, crack my pop my crack my back. So we get over to Latrice is getting ready for her Goddess Length grand opening, and she's getting all her products on her shelves and getting things together with her manager Ken. She also is doing a duo grand opening for Goddess Length and a soft opening grand opening for Taste, the restaurant, and they are in close proximity, so close that you can walk from one to the other. The only thing is she wants to have the public for the Goddess Length's grand opening, but she wants to have a private, exclusive, the who's who come in for the soft private taste for the restaurant. And I'm thinking, girl, that's a lot. Girl, that's a lot. Hey girl, did I tell you that's a lot? It's a lot. Like literally it's a lot. So her manager Ken tells her, girl, that's gonna be too much. Oh, hold on a second, guys. Give me 1 second as I need to plug up my computer. Because the red button say, girl, we're not doing what we supposed to do. All right, I'm back, y'all. All right, it's plugged up. We good. All right, let me get my notes back up real quick so we can finish this up. And so, like I told you, Kim was like, child, y'all not gonna be able to do that. She realized that is undoable. So she thought she was she was saying, okay, because I'm like, what does it say? She said that when they was talking about like she'll do the public for the Goddess Length, and then she will do like a private setting for the restaurant. She was like, well, maybe I just won't invite the Bells. And I'm thinking, I guess she was talking about for the tasting, but she was being funny, like, no, I want to show off. I want them to see both my places. And so Cliff walks in and while he walks in, not Marie, Latrice was speaking about Marie and that I think she was not inviting her, I think. And so Cliff overheard her and he was like, wait, she's not coming? I thought she made you a burger and everything. And the manager, he is like, oh, she made you a burger? Oh, we should name a burger after her, the Marie burger. And I'm like, and she's like, oh, hell to the no. Nope, she ain't getting nothing. No, not doing that. So Marie made, he was like, so y'all made up, but y'all not cool. Marie said, Latrice said, yeah, just because she made me a burger, this is in her confession. She's like, yeah, just because she made me a burger, a burger, a boiga, just because she made me a burger don't mean nothing. I still feel the same way. I still believe that she's a liar, she's manipulative, and she can't be trusted. So that's that. I was like, oh, okay, but you ate her food, huh? She could definitely make her a burger anytime. Else she said she can make me a burger again. That's about it. Latrice says that after the soft opening of Taste, that they were gonna have a party or a get together for Glendale's birthday. Let me say, this is a moment for Goddess Length and Taste. So she was trying to figure out why would Cliff throw a birthday party or a get together for on the same day as the openings. So let I get this straight. Cliff volunteered to help throw something for Glenn's birthday the same day as the opening for Goddess Lengths and the soft opening of Taste. Cliff says he had just told Glendale he would do it. And he, he don't go back on his word. He a man of his words. He ain't going back on his word. I said, maybe he didn't realize the date. Like, maybe he didn't know the date. Maybe he just like, oh, I could do it. Not paying attention to the date. At least I'm going to give Cliff the benefit of the doubt. Maybe. That's what I think. Latrice and her manager wants Cliff to give them his word that he will stay at both the parties, for his family's parties, and stay operating both parties and doing what he needs to do. Don't be trying to, don't spread yourself too thin. And so he's like, no, I'll be good. I'll be straight or whatever. And so I'm like, remember, you're a man of your words. Don't go back on what you tell Latrice. Treat her like Glendale then, right? Right. Yeah, Latrice is really confused. She like, I don't understand why he's trying to take the spotlight off of us and what we got going on for Glendale and his birthday. And his birthday ain't even that day. I say, wait a minute. His birthday ain't that day? If y'all don't get out of my face, if y'all don't get the hell out of my face, it ain't his birthday that day. We moving the birthday, that we're moving it, or he can do it that day and we're not going. Either way, we're not doing or throwing anything. Ken, the manager, just wants to make sure that Cliff is not spreading himself thin, and by making himself be more than one thing. At more than one thing needs to be present for both of his openings. So basically, Latrice is preparing herself to be upset that Cliff is not going to be able to multitask and do what he needs to do to take care of their business. We all know this. So it's time for Sophia's fitness and health event. She had to change up the venue because it was going to be outside, but the weather is kind of wonky out there. So Akeisha lent her expertise in helping find not only the venue, but help with some, I ain't gonna say sponsorships, but maybe some other people to help, help with the pop-up shop, another pop-up shop. And so the venue is nice, real nice, spacious. And so Sophia shares with Akeisha that she's been paying attention so much to Jay and his girls that she has her own daughter, and that her and her daughter have been growing further apart and have and not to mention her son as well. She tells Akeisha that D told her that that Sophia was taking care of everybody else around her, but I'm sorry, she didn't tell D that. She's telling Akeisha that. Sophia's telling Akeisha that, she's been so busy taking care of everybody else around her, but she can't forget about taking care of herself, and she still needs to pour into her own children as much as she's been pouring into Jay and his girls. Oh, excuse me. And then and especially that she even put Selena in the mix too, that she put an olive, extended an olive branch to Selena as well. That's something else on her plate, and that looks like something else she's putting ahead of her children. Sophia says she is tired of mending everybody's relationship. She is about to mend her relationship with her and her children, because uh, they're all she has. Sophia, and remember, she says she's in her Sophia era, so um she's not trying to do everything for everybody. She literally needs to stop and do things for herself in order to be a better person for everybody else, like literally. So again, she kind of breaks down a little bit. Akeisha gives her a hug, and I'm telling you, Sophia has been waiting, like she's been holding on to breaking down. Like literally, you can see it. She literally is on the brink of, I need to cry, 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 like a cleansing cry. At least that's what I think. So Sophia's son is a DJ. His name is, I told you, I think it's Michael. Uh, and so he arrives, and he's DJing, and her friend Kim was hosting, and she lets everybody know this is going to be the first annual Sunset Glow Health Fair. The wellness fair has some really nice speakers, doctors and therapists. And so, they literally were talking about the therapists really, basically aren't telling everybody they really should, when you have someone that has mental breakdowns or things going on mentally, that you need to listen, um, and pretty much arm yourself with information so that you can help, instead of um, making the situation worse because you are getting offended by what they're saying and how they're acting. You don't know. So um, all in all, the health fair went very well as far as I was concerned. I thought it was really nice. Um, so at the end of the health fair, JJ, Sophia, Glendale, Letitia, Tambra, Akeisha, I did say Tambra, they all was sitting around, kind of in like a half a circle or whatever. And JJ says to Letitia that she really threw a great brunch. And he was so glad that they had got a chance to go be a part of it, but to see what's going on with all, he was happy that she invited them and they were able to see what goes on at the brunches and stuff. But he was upset that he had to leave because his ex was there. So Letitia told him, but those are your feelings. You can't control how I'm feeling. Letitia answer is, Letitia answered him by also saying, like, people are invited, but I don't know who's going to show up. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But like I said earlier, Selena was a greeter. You definitely need to know if your greeter is coming. You knew she was coming, and you sitting here playing everybody in their face when you knew she was coming. And so that's why I'm kind of on JJ and them side on this one, because you're literally playing like, oh, I didn't know, or I didn't know if she was coming or not. So Latrice switch reels and tells everyone that she is about to have her grand opening. Everyone is excited, and she says everyone is invited. She tells them that she is doing a duo grand opening for Goddess Lens and a soft opening for Taste. Okay, so everybody's excited. They're ready to go and want to go to that. So that will be coming up soon. So we get to the last scene, which it is time for Marie's graduation party. You know, she got her doctorate. And so she's super excited. She has her family and her friends coming, and even her cousins were invited. All her kids were there. I forget that she got 3 other sons. Her brother Tang was there. Her dad Stephen was there. She invited the Bells. Tamara was there early. Um, and so Tamara said some really nice things to her, some congratulatory words to Marie. Also Marie's cousin Sue uh got up and spoke and told everyone how she knew Marie was, gonna be brilliant and smart and do something with her life, and how proud she was gonna be and that she loved her. Marie's son Jerez was there. Um, and her other 2 sons was there too. I thought I wrote their names down, but maybe not. Um, so, well, Jerez, we saw. Remember, Jerez has the grandson the grandkids that. Oh no, it's the grandbaby when he went to college and stuff. So we know about Jerez. So anyway, Letitia and Glenn walk up, and not too far behind them, JJ and Sophia arrive. Uh, JJ says hello to Letitia, and she says to JJ, "Oh, we're speaking." I was like, "They wasn't speaking. I don't remember that. I don't remember them not speaking." But JJ responds and says, "We always speaking." And so they switch over to JJ was speaking with a guy, and so Glenn interrupts and wants to chop it up with Glendale, with JJ. Sorry, Glendale wanted to chop it up with JJ, and so Glendale, you can tell he got something to get off his chest. So Glendale tells JJ that his wife Letitia feels some type of way about the way he came at her, um, about the way he came at her about her having Selena at the brunch. Glenn says Selena's been coming to the brunches way before anything transpired between you and your family. So JJ response was, y'all can just keep doing y'all brunches and doing y'all thing, and y'all can exclude that. He says we'll exclude ourselves, meaning him and Sophia will exclude themselves, because because that's gonna make it better for them, meaning him and his wife. And he says they'll just leave, and that way no one has to discuss nothing with nobody. Glendale says that wasn't cool. Glendale says it's only right that he approached JJ, because in a confession he's like, yeah, I'm supposed to. I feel like I'm supposed to. It's only right. I'm gonna do it. It's me. And I was like, what is all this extra shit you talking? Like, you literally in the confessional talking all this crap. So it was weird. And so JJ, because yeah, so and my other thing is, why didn't he approach JJ in the moment when it was happening? If JJ came at your wife in that moment, why wouldn't you say, hey, man, my wife been doing these brunches? Why wouldn't you say everything you said to him right now when she addressed it, if your wife felt the way? Anyway, JJ said is that he would have liked JJ is basically saying he just would have liked a heads up. But Glendale knows that his wife was being sneaky, because she even told him in New Orleans that Selena was the greeter and that she was not telling JJ and his wife. So you was down for it, Glenn. You're down for the sneaky behavior. because she literally told you, and you should have put her feet to the fire and said, no, that ain't cool. Go in there and tell them that Selena's coming. That just would have been common sense. So, Sophia started easing her way over to the guys. You know, I think she was kind of ear hustling. And so Letitia kind of eased her way over to Glendale and JJ as well. Glendale didn't want them to be there. He tried to dismiss them, like, man, I'm trying to have him talk to him, and here y'all are. And I'm like, it really don't matter because you talking about them anyway. Glenn says to JJ, if you have an issue with anyone Letitia is sending an invitation to, just come to him. This is the first brunch that Letitia had with all men. I mean, with men and women. And here they go, taking over the whole thing. Talking about, yeah, if there's a problem, you come talk to me. I'm like, if y'all, Letitia, you already know, no more men at the brunch. Or if it is, not y'all husbands. That ain't gonna work. Even though your husband is an entrepreneur. Okay. And so, like I said, it's the first brunch that the men is there. So Letitia's sending the invitation. Okay. So let's be clear. This is the first brunch with the men. So JJ didn't know what protocol was, but you do know that your wife was being sneaky and not telling JJ his wife, and telling JJ and his wife that someone that is court ordered not to be around them or have to be 50 feet away from them was going to be there. That's a common courtesy, but I guess courtesy and sense ain't that common. I guess not. Letitia decided to insert herself and says that it was very rude of them to leave the brunch. What, girl? What? It was what? It was rude of them to leave your brunch when it was rude of you not to tell them? She said she's still explaining to them that it was a business expo, and Sophia says, and yeah, we appreciate that, but I'm sure she would appreciate a heads up about Selena. But Letitia gives us Letitia gives us her grip, which was Letitia gives us her gripe, which was when her and Sophia have a conversation in private. It's different when you with your husband, when your husband around. That made me mad. Because one, don't do that in front of her husband. You could have had that conversation in front of just her. Don't do that in front of her husband. Because now he's going to be looking at you sideways. I'm looking at you sideways. Sophia's looking at you sideways. Don't say you talk to me one way, but you talk to me around your husband a different kind of way in front of her husband. That makes not a lick of damn sense. Stupid. Let's see. I said, now that's foul, a foul thing for her to say in front of her husband. So Letitia, I see you. That's what I put in my notes. Sophia says after the conversation at the house, she's ready to move on and forward with Selena. But Letitia had to tell her that your husband revisited the conversation, but we were done. Right. Say it again, Letitia. You just told Sophia her husband revisited the conversation because that's what her husband did, not her. Not her. She didn't do it. So Sophia says he asked you a question and you and understood this. Wait, what I put? Sophia says he asked you a question and understand this is two and understand y'all are we are two different people. He asked you a question, not me. Why are you trying to throw somebody under the bus? Is my question. Marie trying to figure out what the hell they back here having this whole conversation, this disagreement about at her graduation party. And she thinks it's very inappropriate and she wants them to wrap this thing up and come on and join the party because this is like getting ridiculous. JJ says, you have to understand it's the first brunch that I've been invited to. And Letitia said, yeah. Letitia England was like, yeah, we invited you. So JJ said he didn't just want to sweep it under the rug. So he's basically brought it back up like, hey, you know what? We were invited to your brunch. You did probably know Selena was coming. If you did, it would have been nice for you to tell us, like, because now, we didn't want to look like the assholes leaving your brunch earlier. And then you threw it in their face anyway. So all that could have just been resolved if you would have just, I don't know, gave them a heads up and let them make the decision if they wanted to talk or not talk or do with how they wanted to handle it. It's so weird, right? Oh, excuse me. And like he said, he didn't want to sweep it on the rug. He wanted to put it all on the table. How he felt about Letitia inviting Selena and not telling him and his wife is not that complicated. JJ realized that there's a lot more issues with the Bellsmen. The Bellsmen, not the Bells, but with the Bellsmen. Than he would care to even talk about. Him and Glenn are not seeing eye to eye right now. He also knows that Willie and Cliff are having issues. So I guess we're going to see on the season finale. It all come to a head and what the heck is going to happen, child. Because the preview for next week, y'all, it is something else, okay? So yeah, y'all, that's my time. That is my time. I overran some things. I'm so sorry. But, I ask you guys every time, drop me a comment, smash that like button, make sure you are subscribed. Don't be afraid to share me with your peoples. That helps my channel grow. Just like leaving me a comment, it also puts me in the algorithm, right? We are trying to grow this channel over here, my cuties. You guys already know I love you guys so much for all your support. And may the sun shine. Keep shining rays of light on you guys. You guys know I love y'all. Y'all my cuties. And you guys already know I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, which is going to be the season finale. I can't believe it's the season finale. I can't believe. I mean, I can't believe, but I can't, and I can't. Because then I wonder, do we get a reunion? Do we get one? Do we get two? What we get? What we get? Are we going to talk? Are we going to talk? Are we going to talk? I'm excited. I'm so excited. Like the finale looks really good. I am mad that there's going to be a altercation, a tussle with the Bellsmans, but I guess something's going to come to a head. I don't know what it is. What I do know is I'm going to be here to tell you guys what happened. That's what I can tell y'all. But until then, you guys follow me on all my social platforms. I am at California Cutiee 310 on IG. I am on Blue Skies at Blue Sky California Cutiee 2 E's. Y'all already follow me on YouTube, California Cutiee 2 E's. And yeah, y'all can hit me a little, put a little cash app on me. Same thing. California Cutiee, just that. I don't think it has 310. It may have 310 on it. I'm not all the way for certain. But either way, regardless, you want to support me, hit the like button. Become a cutie. Subscribe to my channel. That's what I would like more than anything. Okay, y'all? All right. I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Bye, guys.
So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night to be